Roma Gladiators on the verge of making program history. For the first time ever, they can make the playoffs with a win this week. A huge win over Sharyland Pioneer, highlighted by a pick six early on, puts the Gladiators in this position. The only thing is, there could be history on the other side as well. The team they will play this week, Valley View, also has never made the playoffs. So you've got two teams that are going to try and make the playoffs. At the end of the rainbow, Mercedes is waiting for you. Meanwhile, on the other side, Edinburgh Vale and Mission Veterans. We'll talk about that in a second. But Greg, Roma and Valley View, winner goes to the playoffs, loser goes home. They couldn't ask for any more than this. The first time for both teams. Yeah,
Valley View's played a couple big games this year, but I think I would have to lean Roma in this one. That defense has been strong from the get-go, and I think that's going to be the difference.
Yeah, Gladiators maybe don't have the offense that they've had in past years, but the defense is super strong.
Yeah, and they are, and we've said it all year long that the defensive teams are going to step up and get the big wins. And it's just neat to see two teams that have never made the playoffs, and we're going to have one in. That's a guarantee.
Meanwhile, upwards in that district, Edinburgh Vale and Mission Veterans. A little bad blood between the fans of these two teams after a volleyball game last week, but now we've got, this is a huge game. The winner of this game is on the opposite side of the bracket from Corpus Christi Flower Bluff. And if you don't think Michael Salinas and David Gilpin know that, then you don't know these two coaches. This one, yes, they're both in the playoffs, but this is a huge, huge game. Greg, who you got winning?
I think I got to go with Vela in this one. It's just the rise of that program is going to take another big step if they can get past Vets here.
Again, Vela could be unbeaten had it not been for a 3rd and 38 conversion by Sharyland. I picked them all year, but Santos Villarreal, you better bring your A game because I'm picking Mission Veterans.
This one is going to be a classic. I've got Edinburgh Vela coming up with the win at home, just a little bit more of a rushing game there. Meanwhile, 32-5A, we were talking about 31-6A earlier. We talked about how Weslaco and Weslaco East are playing in the Tinaco Bowl, and this one all for the district title. No seeding can change. Both of them are #1 seeds. Weslaco in Division I, Weslaco East in Division II, but you know how much pride is on the line and how much these two teams want a district title. So, Greg, how you see this one coming out? Who have you got winning?
I have got Weslaco in this one. Even when this team was struggling a little bit in the early going, that defense has been so strong. You got Rene Perez on the defensive line, Michael Torres at linebacker. They just know how to stop the run, and that's key against Weslaco East.
Here's the challenge. Coaches, you've been teasing us all year. You're playing for fun. You're playing for a district title. Open it up. Let's have a shootout. Let's throw the ball all over the field. I think Weslaco East.
That is not happening. Yeah. There will be no passes thrown.
They tease it all year. This is it.
No. Weslaco East wins on the strength of the incredible run game. Lupe Marone is going to be there. He's going to be playing. Anybody who says he isn't is an idiot. So that one is going to be a big one right there. We are coming right back on Sunday Sports Extra. Going to talk a little 4A. Going to talk a little Rio Hondo and how the Bobcats bounce back when we come back.